VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question, and that is, what do you think about wrestling nowadays? I am in a lot of different comment sections and chats as I still follow wrestling. But I'm going to be honest, I don't watch that much wrestling. I used to at least watch the clips and the highlights. Every now and again I do, but I've really lost my passion for it. Don't get me wrong, I thought WrestleMania was fine. The main event was fine. The build was great. I love The Rock coming back. But I'm not a fan of either company right now. It's easy to bash AEW with some of the foolish decisions they made, but WWE's made foolish decisions as well. I don't think booking is that good. I do think there's a lot of good in-ring wrestling. And actually, a lot of it, ironically enough, is coming from AEW. But, well, I guess, a lot of people like that Backlash pay-per-view. There's a lot of good in-ring wrestlers on both companies, and I'm just focusing on AEW and WWE. But the stories aren't engaging. And while they're good in-ring wrestlers, I don't really feel that these are larger-than-life or cool characters on either side. It just, I don't know. It just feels mid at best. That doesn't mean there's nothing that's interesting. Doesn't mean there's nothing I want to watch. But it does mean I'm starting to just fade. Like, why am I even covering this shit? You know what I'm saying? So how are you feeling about wrestling? It can't just be me. I see a lot of channels that are very negative on the modern product, which I understand. And I get it from a content creator perspective. If you constantly talk about wrestling, you know what I mean? There is enough of a market that you can potentially make a little money or at least get a little attention on it. But when we're talking about just watching it, like, do you feel as excited as you did? Shit, fuck the Attitude Era, fuck Ruthless Aggression or the New Generation. Even 5 to 7 years ago, even, well, maybe a little longer than that. You remember when the Shield and the Wyatt family had first debuted in like the early 2010s to the mid 2010s? I felt like even that was a better product than what we have now. It's just not that good. The main thing is booking, characters, and stories to me. In-ring is solid. Maybe you can argue in-ring is better. But and I'm not trying to be like a total anti-smart. I like in-ring wrestling. Hell, my name, Vigilante Williamson, is a slight reference to Kenny Omega. At least the naming convention is of having one name being a regular name and another name just being like a weird concept, except I did it in reverse. That notwithstanding, I used to like New Japan. And so I am not totally anti in-ring being good, but man, I need better characters and I need cooler characters and I need better storylines. What is Cody Rhodes' storyline right now? He fights random people. He fought AJ Styles. They had a solid match. Now he's fighting Logan Paul. So, okay, at least there was a storyline with Roman Reigns, with the bloodline. With there being sometimes, ups and downs with the bloodline. We saw the Usos and that whole situation. First they left and then one of them came back and you had main event Jey Uso. So you have at least something going on. There was a fluid storyline with the bloodline. I don't see that with Cody Rhodes. And AEW, for all the shit they get, they're trying to do something with the EVPs and they're trying to do something with maybe the Tony Khan as a character potentially. But you know what? The EVPs kind of suck. The Young Bucks are not engaging characters. A few months ago, they had the whole Undisputed Kingdom thing, the whole Devil reveal. That was an intriguing storyline. I got to give them credit for that. But since then, it's been nothing. It was a kind of a dead reveal. Adam Cole doesn't even wrestle, can't even wrestle because of his injuries. That's another can of worms. Part of why it feels so starless is everybody is injured. There's a lot of injuries. And maybe that's the trade-off for this quote-unquote better in-ring product. Okay, guys and gals do better moves. They do more moves. They look cooler, but they're at greater risk for injury. And again, this is both companies. I'm not single because I know everything is tribal. So if I say something about AEW, they're like, oh, they just defend it. No. Both companies suck. Both companies have an unwatchable product to me. How about you? What do you think? Do you like either company or both? If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share, subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. I'll talk to you later. Peace.